Where are you? Did you jump out of the tank? Yeah. Hey.
He has been so angry. What time is it?
Yeah, I know he's grouchy.
Oh, it's still early. He doesn't get to have his light turned off just yet.
He's freaking MIA anyways.
Yeah, he's sleeping then. He's a sleeper.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah. I'm live, by the way. You can stay in here. I haven't even started anything yet. I didn't want to tell you because
The whole time?
My sister is very camera shy, if you didn't notice. She didn't know I was rolling with her, sitting and eating her dinner, looking at the fish tank. I just did a little tattoo session with her, so she was still sitting in my room. Oh, she's funny. Let me tell you, living with a sister or a sibling is fucking, it's the funniest thing you'll ever do in your life. And I always suggest it to anybody because living with her has been just so much better than living alone. Oh my gosh, I tell you that right now. So much better than living alone. Good old Sunday fun day. I hope everybody is having a good day. I've had a great day. I got so much done today. Holy fuck. Life changing. You know, they say that you can't do anything on Sunday. I did more shit for my personal business today than I have in like so long. You wouldn't even believe it. But the thing is, I need a fan because I'm too hot. I am wearing my tattooing clothes. Don't judge me. I need my fan. Stupid, broken wooden chair. Oh, okay. I know, right? What's going on, everybody? Hello, everybody. Hello. Hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend. Wonderful weekend. Merry Sunday to everybody. As I always like to say, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. First message. Here we go. I'm Whitney Moonshine for all those who are new. That is me. I am her. She is I. Here we go. Here we go. Are you going to tell me something? There we go. Lavender. Tranquility, kindness, self-care with roots. Healthy patterns, early growth. It's on the bottom. Oak tree. Love that. Courage, strength, healthy patterns. Okay, so I feel like right away I got somebody It's like they need to nurture. It's like, I feel like a relationship. You know, sometimes when you want to break up with somebody or make up with somebody, this is, I feel like the universe telling you to make up with this person. Don't break up with this person. That's what I'm getting. But you just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Because if you want to leave that motherfucker, you go ahead and do so, all right? Because this also could be... like nurturing early, like this could be almost as if something like you're going to, like something's just about to surface. So be very kind, you know, like just, I don't know. This is like, be very kind. Something might surface before you go yelling at somebody. I don't know, maybe there's somebody you want to yell at or something. I don't know. What's this tranquility? Lavender. King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. So what I mean, somebody's, I don't know if they're still angry, but it's like they want to get angry. They don't want to get angry. They don't want to get angry, okay? Anger is not the option. There's the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so it's like somebody wants to get mad at you. This card is sticking out on the bottom of the deck. Preserve, security, foresight, and thrift. Forethought, sorry, and thrift. Rum peaches. I've never had canned rum peaches, but for some reason I feel like they'd be so fucking good. Oh, that would be good. Okay. You could also be a fire sign, okay? Or fire could just be naturally kind of something that is in you. And preserve it. Don't let it, don't, I don't know. It's like spirit's like, don't fucking rock the boat now. Okay. Oh, now I'm getting thank you. Okay. I was like, are you going to give me an analogy or are we just going to keep doing this game? I'm getting this part where, this woman's pregnant. Okay. And she's like, past her due date in the show. She's past her due date and she's so irritable. Okay. Cause like you can only imagine a woman has been already pregnant for 9 months. Okay. Like 9 whole months. I don't even know how many days that is. That's close to over 300 days. Okay. And then the kid goes past the due date and then it's summertime in the city. So it's like 100 degrees outside, you're past your due date. And then this guy, oh my God, she's like already irritable as it is. And this guy looks at her and asks her if what she is wearing is appropriate for the doctor's office. And everybody stops and looks at him like, don't anger the beast. Like, what are you thinking? Everyone turned around and walked away like, oh, I can't wait till you get this answer. She turns around and she's like, it is 1,000 degrees outside. She's so hot, this poor woman. And that's what I'm getting. Like, just, I don't think you're 9 months pregnant in 300 degrees. Okay, that's definitely not what I'm getting. But what I'm getting is I feel like somebody, if they wanted to, could make you explode. Okay, and the universe is just telling everybody to just don't anger it. Just leave it alone. until it mellows out, okay? There's the star. There's a way out of this, okay? There's a way out of this. It's called don't be a douchebag and be, as comforting as possible, okay? That's like, and it's going to take a lot of courage, okay? I don't know if you're going to get in a situation where suddenly you're going to have to take care of somebody or somebody hurts themselves. And again, it's like they're in so much pain that like you could just touch them the wrong way and they're going to fucking lose it. But it's not your fault. It's not what you did. It's just the situation that they're in is very like irritable. It's very irritating. So it takes them like they're 100% grounded. Okay. They're connected. They know what's going on, but they could rage if you poke them. Just because of the situation. That's all. It's just because of the situation. So be very careful with somebody right now, okay? Especially if you're like trying to get good back into their graces, or if something is just about to pop off or grow or something like that. Be careful with it. Tend to it. Nurture it. Don't piss it off, okay? Allow it to do what it needs to do, right? I mean, you could be like this. Also, another analogy I'm getting is like if you have like a daughter or a son out there that is, really prone to like running away or freaking out, it's like just be present, but don't say anything, like that's what I'm getting. Just be present and don't say anything. Because it's like it's almost like somebody coming back home after, they ran away because of, somebody being extremely unfair to them or something. And them, putting their foot down and saying like, no, I don't care if you think I'm a child. I don't care if like you think that this is your home and it's not mine. I have to obey, by your rules. Like you have to respect me. Like this is a two-way fucking street, right? People deserve respect. It doesn't matter. Respect doesn't come with how big your wallet is, okay? Respect doesn't come with, because you're older, you just deserve respect. If you're a disrespectful prick, why would anybody treat you good? Why would you go out of your way to be nice to a disrespectful son of a bitch? Because they've been alive for 80 years? That's nice. Okay, learn your fucking role. Okay, so I don't know. Now my tinnitus is like going off huge right now. Okay, Queen of Swords in reverse. Don't lie to yourself about, I don't know, maybe this is like preserving your emotions. Four of Wands. Again with a wand, okay? So much fire. Maybe you don't know how powerful you really are when addressed in a room, Maybe you show up like you're 4 different people in one body. There's Judgment. The naughty or nice list. Like I feel like this person, the world doesn't want to put you on the naughty list. There's the World in reverse. Okay, this is a cycle. You're about to complete a cycle. There's the Queen of Wands. My God, the fire with the 3 of Wands. Holy fuck. And the 10 of Needles. 4 of Cups. Like, okay, somebody is definitely like, are you on the inside? Oh, you son of a bitch. How did you get on the inside? Go away. Go away. Thank you. Okay. I feel like somebody is testing their firepower, okay, honestly. And you don't have to be a fire sign, but somebody is they have active fire, okay, inside of them for whatever reason. And that fire comes out a lot of different ways, okay? And it's just because of the reason why, however way this fire got lit inside of them. I don't think they did it. I think this was a fire that was lit by somebody else inside of them to do something different, okay? And this person has learned to use this fire now in good instead of with evil, okay? So I think they've known that. I think that's why it takes them you know, this person has a lot of control, like a lot of self-control, and I think that people take advantage of that, and I think people try to say that this person is crazy, this person is a fire, this person, you can't trust them, they're gonna go off in the heat of the night on you and blah blah blah. I honestly do not believe that that is the case with this person at all. I think they're very, very misunderstood. Okay. And I think that they do more good with controlling themselves than they ever have in, you know, out of control. I think if anything, if they've ever been out of control, which people get out of control, I think this person hurt themselves, not other people. I think people were a part of the party, and then when this person all of a sudden had to get home safe, you know, they just let them get in their car and drive. Okay, so something like that. It's like this person has had very, very, very unhealthy patterns. And that's why I'm saying, like, it's not, this fire in them is not their fault. They just now have to understand how to use it because of how many times they've been left like burnt. Okay. And then like people stab them in the back and then they walk away like a fucking pincushion. Like everybody just thinks that they can fucking say whatever they want. It's like, no wonder so many people want to poke this person. Okay. So many people want to try to agitate this person to get them to do something. And their self-control is so incredible. Okay. That they make it look easy. They make it look easy. Okay. So whatever this is, it's like, I don't think you could do anything to anger this person. And at this point in time, I don't think it's even necessary to try, because why would you want to try to see if you can get them to react to something? Because the thing is that everybody has that reaction mode. Everybody has that part in them where if you push them enough and hard enough, they will snap back. I don't care who it is. You push somebody enough, and even God himself will turn around and strike you, right? Because it's just like, how much do you have to do? Like, don't test people like that. They've already been tested. It's not your job to do a double test. Well, I need to really know who they are. No, you don't. No, that is not your fucking job to test somebody else's abilities, okay, or anger. Because honestly, the way that this person has been left, if you do any more damage to them, don't be surprised if they turn around and fucking kill you. Right? Because it's like, oh, now you're going to test me? That's bullshit. You know, like, don't fucking do that to people. Like, this person is so fucking strong that they're not going to do anything to you. They wouldn't hurt you. They wouldn't kill you. They wouldn't do anything to you like that. Okay? They wouldn't unalive you in any way. But they would end that relationship, walk away from you, and never look in your direction again. And if you want to be a part of their life, you might as well be dead. Right? Because that's what this person will do is, oh, you think you can fucking fondle me and push my buttons and fuck with me like society has for however long? Ha! See you later. I'm done this test. You know, been there, done that. I don't need to do it again. Like, and for you, no, who do you think you are? And like, that's the thing is, who does this person think they are? Like, literally God? You know, like, it's their job to come and assess you? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not their job. So that's why, like, somebody, I don't know who this person is. I can't tell if someone's just trying to fuck with you and they're just going to come around you to try to do something, or if now finally you have managed to control yourself so well that this cycle of people that have been testing you, have been testing your patience, you're now out of. Because let me tell you, whatever these people participated in doing to you by taking things away from you or dangling things in your face and then removing it, just know what goes around comes around. There's the fucking seven. Is that the 7 of Cups? Ooh, they're going to get a lot of illusions coming in, okay? Talk about a fuckery now. It's like they had no... I feel like this isn't some type of union with somebody. This is somebody in your past that literally thinks that it's in their right to do society a favor and test you. And I'm getting disillusioned by perfect circle. They're so disillusioned, to believe that this is God would send them down to be some type of, fucking justice scale to you. Like, who gives them that? Like, really? Really? You think people like God needs you so much? Santa needs you so much that he's got to get you to do his job? Honey, come on. Now we got Ace of Swords in reverse, and I'm going to take it in reverse because this person just flat out lied to themselves, okay, about what I can't disillusion. Okay, this person just flat out just made it seem like they were going to do society a favor. Like, don't worry, God, I got this. I got this. I'm going to unravel this person, and I'm really going to show you who they are. Like, oh, Heaven's child. Sit the fuck down. Wow, this person is insanely crazy. I'm so uncomfortable in this energy. Oh, I feel like, I'm so uncomfortable. I just need to let you guys know how uncomfortable I suddenly am in this energy of what this person and who this person thinks that they are. To like the heaven, like to, oh my God, I think they think that they're divine in some way and heaven sent and like, wow. Oh, woo. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is the sun. I thought that was the star. It's the sun because look at the star is in my hand. Hey, Danny. What up, Wolfgang? I'm going to read these in a second. Okay. Okay. So then we have 6 of Swords. Okay. With the star. So it was the star in reverse, and I'm going to read it both ways because I feel like with the 8 of Cups in reverse, with the 7 of Cups, this person is going to get trapped and is not going to be able to walk away from illusions. They are going to get trapped in illusions, okay? And I feel like, if anything, I feel like somebody is very jealous of the fact that I have a stalker, okay? And I feel like they want a stalker because people don't really understand what they are. They think that it's like Brad Pitt, like it's like a, some type of like sexy movie, right? Because they don't know because they live in these little shallow worlds. Okay. So I feel like this person is going to get trapped in illusions where people are going to get fucking crazy over them. Okay. And they think that that's awesome. I could hear somebody right now. Oh, that's going to be awesome. I get to have a stalker. Honey? No. Again, this person is, oh my God, look at Queen of Cups in reverse on the top of the deck that fell over, okay, with the Queen of Needles. I feel like this is a feminine energy, okay, and I feel like the things that they are going to go through now because of what they thought they could do to you and prove that you are is insane. This is insane. Okay. And they like, the illusion is so big that I think that they think that they are so strong. Oh, like, I'm so embarrassed for them. I feel like now all of a sudden I kind of got like Celine Dion in my head or something. Like, do you think you're Celine Dion? Like, maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they fucking do. I mean, this all they do is lie to themselves on how big their heart is and how much they care and how much they're doing people and society, good by exposing you and like you're the problem and you can't control yourself. From the sounds of it, and I'm, this is just coming from spirit. From the sounds of it, this person cannot control themselves. They self. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. So it is not about, you have so much unbelievable control over yourself that I feel like you even know who this person is who's doing this. And I feel like if you saw them in real life, you know what they would do? They would try to run and hide because they think you're going to hurt them, because I think they know instinctually that you know what they're doing to them subconsciously. This person would turn and run and hide, probably shit themselves when you walk by. But when they talk their talk, and when they're talking talking about you, they think they're doing everybody a favor, and they say that they can see right through you, that, you know, you're the one that they can challenge you to anything, and they'll really pull out the fire in you, and they turn around and run away from you. So it's like spirit is like, I'm a little dizzy. And the thing is, the reason why I'm a little dizzy is because this person is a little dizzy. You know what I mean? Like, they're like kind of borderline. I feel as if they need help, like psychological help. Okay, where they need to get out their feelings as to why they think they're doing society a favor by just attacking people and acting like it's their right to poke somebody and to hurt somebody just to show how somebody will defend themselves, as if defending yourself is constitutable as anger or anger management or, you know, inappropriate. Okay, like, do they let people just walk all over them? I don't think they do, which means they make their own decisions about their life. So why, anyway, this is not about me trying to analyze these motherfuckers, okay? I just need to bring out the message. And the message seems to be somebody is trying to get under your skin. Okay, they're trying to get under your skin. They're trying to get in your roots. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. They're trying to teach you new things. Okay, they're trying to teach other people things about you. Okay, and Hangman in reverse. Okay, and then with Strength. And then the Lovers in reverse? And the Devil? What the fuck? Okay, all of a sudden, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, and Capricorn just appeared. Okay, I just want to let everybody know that they were all just sitting on the bottom of the deck like they're just a bunch of friends hanging out. Okay, that's really fucked up. And the thing is that this disillusioned person, okay, is controlled by a devil in reverse. Okay, so it's not even a devil. It's some type of demonic presence that makes it seem like it's the devil, makes it seem like they've got a lot of power, but they don't. Okay, and they've been educated by this so-called devil, aka demon. Okay, and they've been hanging in this energy thinking that they're a big tough guy. Okay, thinking that this energy that is around them, okay, loves them and wants the best for them. The thing is that I just got tears come to my eyes because in that second I laughed so hard that I didn't know if I was going to cry. And now I'm getting goosebumps. Oh, heavens Lord. Do they really think that a demon loves I can't even say it. I can't even say it because now like I've lost my vision because my eyes are so clouded over. Oh my God. Wow. Instant cry tears. Oh my God, this person is so unbelievably dumb. Oh my God, a demon loves you. Oh yeah, I got a demon's number last night at the bar. Says he wants to marry me and give me a great life, and I believe him. Oh my God. Oh man, people be with this. Oh my goodness, I just... Moving on. I haven't laughed, cried for like a long time. Like I didn't know how to feel about that. Like I feel like that is the saddest thing to think. That a demon loves you and you go out and you hurt somebody? Oh my God. Like, again, I don't know if I should laugh or cry. Okay, here we go. Next reading because I need to move on. Leo, South Node. 9th house. Sagittarius. Like fucking fire again. Holy moly. This fire, I tell you, collective's got right now. Whew. It's so hot I had to get the fan, so you tell me. And the South Node and Leo are like almost identical signs. I've been painting so much, my fucking back is like, oh. I need one of those inverted machines so I can just hang upside down and just like become a skeleton. It's time to put the silicone on. All right, next message. Oh, Wolf, what are you talking about in the old chat there, buddy? Guten Tag. Jesus, that was what your dream was just about? I think I've been in Cartoon City a couple times. Ew. Perfectly imperfect. How's it going there? Long time no see. Okay, we got Pandora. With Monster. Okay, so we have something going on here. There is somebody in your vicinity, Spirit says, that is not who they claim to be. Somebody is a monster. Okay, so the 9th house where this monster is, okay, they're hiding under some shield. They're appearing as a friend to you. Be careful who you talk to. Okay, because this person, don't get intimate with people that you don't personally know, okay, because I feel like this person, whoever this is an enemy. And they're staying hidden, okay, but in plain sight, and they're getting you to talk about things possibly, okay? And if you were to find out about, like, if you were to find out who this person really is, I think it would very much surprise you that this person hates you, because I don't think you know at all that how much hate this person has for you. In plain sight. Vampire. They're sucking something out of you, okay? They're getting something out of you. Perfect storm. It's like they could be giving your information away. They could be using your information in some way. Okay, getting you to spill your beans about some shit, and then they'll use it. There's the bridge and gaslight. So this connection, whoever this person is, as soon as they're ready to ditch, they're going to act like they never knew you. So that's why Spirit is like, I mean, it's hard, okay? Because, you know, is Spirit telling somebody to stop trying? No. But if it resonates, are they kind of saying it's time to recognize that it's possible that this person doesn't have good intentions, and what they're doing with your time, okay, is actually, there's Werewolf, is actually, I have a feeling this person is exploiting you in some way. There's Werewolf. Like, they're bipolar. They transform. Okay, so when they're all nice and sweet to you, they turn around and they're a fucking totally different person, like drunk or around the moon or something like that. When the moon gets full, this person turns into a different person. Like, so spirit is like, it kind of creates the perfect storm, okay? And then I'm literally staring at the sex card. I didn't even notice, okay? 3521 on the clock. There's bully. Okay, so this person is, they're an inverted bully, which means, I think, whatever it is that they're doing, this is almost like the stalker in my phone that we talk about, okay? This is almost like that. Like, they were, like, whoever is in my phone was, like, shutting down an app every time I was trying to use it today. And it was so fucking annoying that it's going to come down to the fact that I might have to end up getting a new phone if this person doesn't get out of my phone, because now they're doing something where I can't sign them out of my phone anymore. So they're staying in my phone and they think that they're hidden, and they're not. Like, I know who the fuck it is. That's the thing, is like, they think they're clever. They think they're slick. I know that someone's in my fucking phone. I'm not stupid, okay? And that's this, like, Pandora's box, okay? That's what this representation would kind of be, is that somebody hiding in a box, like literally hiding right in front of you, claiming to be something that it's not, okay? And somehow getting something from you, okay? So, for instance, like, I mean, sometimes my camera on my phone is not covered, okay? And I'm going to tell you, I've brought my phone a couple of times to the bathroom to take a shit. Did they watch through the video me going to the bathroom? Like, I mean, I hope they did. I hope they did. I hope it was the most explosive shit show they've ever heard in their life. Almost like, what's that movie? Battle Shits. Okay, I really hope it was like that, because if somebody wants to invade your privacy and get into your phone and try to get information from you and act like they're not there, then they deserve to see the most disgusting things that partners spend years keeping from the person that they're banging. Okay, because nobody wants, like, when you're first seeing somebody, you think you want them to hear you go to the bathroom or fucking, you know, wake up and stretch and it go an opposite way that you wanted. You know, do you think you want people to see those parts of you? No, right? No. But yet this person is so invasive that they are finding out things like that about you. And it's disgusting. And it's disgusting facts. And you think, like, honestly, if I bent over after taking a shit, would you lick my asshole? I think you would. That's how disgusting people are. Okay. And like, I don't even want to say that. Honestly, this is disgusting me altogether, because whatever this is, this person just wants to sleep with you from the looks of it. They just want to invade your privacy. Now I'm getting the movie. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's this movie called The Resident. Okay. And it's with Hilary Swank and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Oof. Like me a piece of that guy. God damn. Anyways, you know, like, that's what they think it is. You know, like, that's what they think. They think it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan that's, you know, looking in on them and peeking in on when they're having sexy times and sexy moments. Oh my God, maybe this is the stalker that idiot's gonna get for fucking with somebody in collective. You see how that shit comes out? Like, because they're probably watching me. Okay, so, like, they think, like, they're now probably going to get stalked. Now they're going to get watched. Now they're going to have to go to jail, and they're going to have a camera in their room, and they're going to lose all their privacy. Like, whoever is breaking somebody's privacy gets their privacy broke 3 times worse than what they're doing to you. So it's like, honestly, I mean, it's just the human body. Quite frankly, I really don't give a shit. I'm very comfortable with myself. I'm very comfortable with a lot of things that are a part of my body. I don't really give a shit. And if you want to watch the most disgusting parts of a very beautiful, attractive woman, you go right ahead. And if that changes your view, then you're fucked. And if it doesn't, then I think you're even more fucked. I don't really know. I don't really care. Oh my God, people are so pathetic. You know, and that's really what it is. It's just so much patheticness that I really just feel for collective, because I know that it's not a one-man show. You know, I know that it's, you know, multiple people involved with just flat out just, you know, invading people's privacy and getting into their homes. And I think it's so pathetic, you know, like I really do personally, like, and I've been single for 10 years and I would never creep some dude's fucking bedroom. I wouldn't. I don't care how fucking bad I want anything. I'm not going to want anything that bad. I'll be sitting at home fucking, you know, I don't know, watching Wolf Creek. Okay. Honestly, like, I mean, some people, I'm not pathetic. I don't get obsessed with people that I know I can get. You know what I mean? Like, why people get so obsessed with people when they have every opportunity to be involved with them and they won't. They just stand from afar. It's just, it begins to not even look creepy anymore. It becomes just pathetic. It's just straight pathetic. Like cowardness mixed with patheticness mixed with like, how old are you? Like, are you still a child? Like, am I looking at a grown man who is a child? Because if that's the case, then like, just get some help. Like, just get some help. Go and talk about it. Ask why you feel like you need to stalk somebody or why you feel like you're so obsessed with somebody. Like, go and talk, you know, because I can guarantee you that if you were to talk to somebody about why you are so obsessed with me or obsessed, you know, with Collective or somebody, I can guarantee you an actual head shrink who knows what they're doing will tell you why. Okay, so to act so pathetic and so low and so degrading on such a level where you're breaking somebody's personal privacy, it's like there's so much more going on in somebody's head than what they will acknowledge. And just to put it out onto other people again is so abusive and so violent that it's just embarrassing. Like, it's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's M&M bars embarrassing. All right. So here we go. Moving forward with Collective's message. Here we go. Let's see what we got. 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Did you hear the bird? Out there chirping. You know, I gotta get some indicator cards. I don't know what I was thinking. Six of Cups in reverse. It makes me think, I feel like somebody doesn't want to know you. Okay, then don't. Oh my God, Spirit is so funny. Okay, Candyman was forbidden. Okay. There's the other side, Poltergeist, little Carol Ann. And then we got Wonder of the World. There's the call. Okay. Okay, so. Okay, I feel like I feel like somebody in Collective, okay, has been, for some reason, forbidden from something, okay? And it's almost like naturally you've noticed that the world is not providing something for you as if you have been forbidden from it, okay? And it's time that you got to the other side of it, okay? It's time that you, I don't know, maybe do some work in your dreams or something. Or, I mean, honestly, when I'm kind of confused, sometimes like I'll just lay down as if I'm going to go to sleep, but I'll start to work in my dreams, right? Like I'll start to do something, okay, whatever it is that I'm doing. And then everything will kind of just appear as I manifest it through a vision I want to appear in my third eye. Okay. So I feel like it's possible that if you feel forbidden from something, then the only way to get through the other side of it is to go through something. Okay. And then once you get to the other side, you become a wonder of the world, which means you become somebody's everything, or kind of like larger than life. Okay. And that's the call that somebody's been waiting for. Okay, it's almost like someone's been waiting for a call for a while. And whatever this call is, I don't know if it's an actual like physical call or if it's something like, you know, an analogy kind of call, you know, like the call of the wild, right? Like you get a call, like you got to do something and you just you just do it, but it's not an actual physical call. Okay. I feel like it's something like that somebody in your past has worked very hard trying to forbid you from being able to do this. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it's like you're getting through it. You're persevering through it somehow. Okay. Ooh, there's the moon. Okay. That just fell on my lap. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. So I feel like a lot of what you've had to do is use your intuition. This is like again, it's like, I don't know if they put you on the other side, they put you in some realm and you've had to try to work your way through something and you haven't even been able to see. Okay. But you are so fucking loved. Okay, that they can't do anything to you, like Carol Ann, like if she didn't have parents who actually loved her, they would have just allowed her to be sucked into the TV and just pretended like she didn't exist anymore. Okay, but they didn't. They even called a psychic. Okay, somebody that can connect with her on the other side to figure out why she's on the other side. But that takes love. Okay, I'm not just gonna let my daughter get sucked away from me and not do anything about it. You have to believe. Okay, and most people don't want to believe. So you've had to believe in a world where they did not let you see anything. Okay, there's the King of Wands with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. It's almost as if somebody has been using their power to control you. That's what they wanted. They wanted to control you. They didn't want to control anybody else. They got their eyes set on you, and then they did something. Look at this. Look at this. It's like they manifested something. It's like it was nothing, and then suddenly it became something. They manifested, like it's almost like they put you on the other side, and then suddenly they got more love from somebody from getting rid of you. Like you were, if you were a kid and this was your parents, it's as if a parent got rid of you because they were in competition with you. They didn't want you around. Okay. That's fucked up. 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups. The thing is, I feel like whatever this person did to you, they let it go so out of control that they were fixated on destroying your happiness that they didn't acknowledge their own happiness. So this person has just been fixated on controlling you because somehow they can do it in a lot of different ways. And that's what they've used. That's what they've decided to use their power on. When they could have used their fucking power and did so many things with it, and all they wanted to do was just control you. Like, that's it. That's all they wanted to do. There's Strength in reverse. Like, this person is so weak. Okay, they are so weak that they act out in rage to compensate. Okay, they act out in rage to compensate. There's the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Swords, Magician in reverse, Ten of Cups. There's the World and the Two of Wands, or the Two of Swords. So this person has mentally been blocked, okay, for a long time because they're so fixated on you. They mentally haven't been able to move, right? Because they're not in their own life. They're in trying to be a part of your life so much that they haven't contributed anything to their own life. Okay. Fixated on delivering you harm. They just really want to take that sword and shove it in your back every time they can. Every time you do something wrong, they're like right on your ass, right? They're like somebody. This is like a stalker, okay? But being in a parent or in a different role, okay? They're so mentally fixated on you that things are walking right by them and they don't know they're gonna ruin their own life, okay? And this is it. There's the magician in reverse. This is that person using their magic in reverse for some reason. Okay, they could manifest themselves $1 million, but instead they're fixated on stabbing you in the back. Go figure. Okay, $1 million, keep stabbing collective in the back. $1 million, keep stabbing collective in the back. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, because that's smart. Idiots. Okay, there's the world in Five of Cups. They were determined not to stop until you lost everything. Okay, until they were ready to move on, they were just going to keep you in cycles. Okay, keep you locked up, keep you in poverty, keep stabbing you in the back, keep following you around. There's the Chariot. I swear, it's like if they could have gotten their car and followed you around, they would. If they could go to your work and watch you work, they would. They've got this high priestess up your ass like a motherfucker. Okay, whether or not it's them or it's somebody they're using, they are so fixated on taking things away from you to control you. That's all they want to do, is tell you that you're forbidden from shit, as if you're a child. And I do not think you're a child. If you are not supposed to be watching this channel, and I do not condone 18 and under on these fucking videos. I don't really think that you're a fucking kid. Okay, I think you would have turned this off a long time ago if you were a 7-year-old little girl. Okay, so whoever this person is, they've been trying to block this call from you. They've been trying to block your fame, your fortune, your money, your legacy. Okay, almost to the point where if they don't back down, collective is going to snap. Okay, because they can't get off, like they don't want to be on the stage performing for this person anymore that's telling them they have to be somewhere where they're being held against their will. And collective is breaking through. And that's the call that they don't want, is the fact of if somehow your energy is detaching from them and they're losing their ability to almost like telepathically control you. And they don't know this. They don't know that you're not listening to them anymore subconsciously, you know? They don't know that yet. So they're going to get a memo. Ace, I just cut to the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Whoa, I just dropped the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is fucking the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God. There's Sagittarius with Temperance, okay? You just got to fucking chill out, all right? You just got to chill the fuck out. Whatever this person thinks they're doing, it's not working anymore, okay? Just because they don't want you here, it doesn't mean you're going to go anywhere now. And just because they want you hidden doesn't mean you're going to stay hidden. And just because they think they can make money off you doesn't mean they're going to. I think they're the ones that are going to get this wake-up call. All right. I take what resonates and leave the motherfucking rest. What are we at? 52, 58. Oh, what to do. Let's do the magical box of wonder. And, oh my God, I've had this stupid Nickelback song in my head. Okay. And it is called Hero. And it has not stopped playing in my head for probably the last, 3 or 4 days. It's driving me crazy. I'm back. Landlord losing it on the slob of the house. Oh, you live with a bunch of people? That sucks. Oh, I have no idea if they were in the chat or not yesterday. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not giving them any attention whatsoever. Okay, next message. Here we go. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay. I have to do something for a second here. That really sucks, but stupid flies are getting stuck in the makeshift screen. And if they fly in here, I'm going to be so pissed. I don't want no flies in my house. And these makeshift screens, they work, but I'm just going to shut it for a little while. Then they'll make their way. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, there's a lot in that hand. And they say that a hero can save. I can't stop singing it. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest behind, people. Spell and manifestation. Yeah. Yeah. Let's have some good news. Empress. It's like a spell is ready. Okay, abracadabra. Couldn't have timed that any better there, buddy. Connect. Abracadabra is said to have magical series of numbers, and if you write it out in a certain way, it will bring magic into your life. With the Bates Motel. Shock me, shock me, shock me. Moon phase. Intuition. Okay, so there's a cycle coming up. A spell is manifesting mad quick. Okay, there's 2 of swords. And I think there could be possible decision that has to be made. Okay, there's cycles. Yeah, some's definitely closing out. And there's a vision that is coming through. Okay. I'm not sure when you saw this vision, but you had a vision of some type of wish come true. Okay. And it's actually going to come true. Like there's a couple things that are coming out for collective right now. So hold on tight to those wishes. All right. Because now we've got the Exorcist. It's as if somebody is, going from possessed to gonna live a beautiful, magical life. There's Emperor. It's like sometimes when we lose control of our life, right, we think we're never gonna regain control again. But surprisingly, with enough force and enough strength, you get your Emperor status back. Okay, there is the devil. Oogie Boogie. He came out twice this reading. You son of a bitch. Okay. Could be Capricorn energy, but at the same time, it's like something scares somebody. Okay. But it's just a fear. There's the Hermit. Okay. So the Hermit always kind of asks you to seek for that inner wisdom. Okay, this is not a time to push your energy out for answers. This is a time to internally ask yourself questions, okay? There's fire with passion because something is manifesting. And it's just whether or not it's manifesting for you, okay? That's the main question because it won't be for everybody. So when you find out that this manifestation has actually been designed for you, whoever it's for, okay, that might... that might be shocking, okay? Because somebody might not believe that they have the ability to get something I feel like they deserve, and that's what I just heard as well. Not a lot of people make wishes, and at the same time, not a lot of people expect those to come true or do anything. Like, I mean, when you make a wish, sometimes it's the fact that you are the one that has to do something to make it come true. It's not the universe. Okay, the universe will just line you up to make sure that if you're going to make a wish come true and it's something that you really want, then they'll just make sure there's no traffic that day so you can get through. They'll just make sure there's parking there for you conveniently. You know, like they can't make miracles for you. You have to do that. Okay, you have to make the miracle and you have to see it through. Okay, so I feel like whoever this hermit is, like Virgo energy, Capricorn energy, you could be an earth sign, but I don't necessarily think that it's that as much as I do collective grounding energy. Okay, and grounding this evil out of them in some way, you know, to make them believe that they don't deserve to get something that they really want, that they've been working hard to get. Right. And they might think, well, it's almost as if going for, studying for a job or something. And then the company of your dreams suddenly is hiring and you don't put your resume in because then you think you're not good enough to get in or something. And you're like, didn't you just go to school for that? Like, why wouldn't you try? I mean, but I'm all about trying. I don't care if I fail. It's never about failing. If I want to try for something, I try. If it works out, awesome. If it doesn't, then I'm like, I tried. Okay, I tried I tried to learn how to what do you call that? I've always known how to water ski. Okay. But it's like surfing, holding the back of the boat. I don't know what you call that, boogie boarding or something. I don't know. I tried to do that in my 30s. Okay. I tried to get up on that board, wakeboarding. I think that's what it is. I tried so many times to get up and I didn't make it up. And that's totally fine. Okay. But I tried it and I thought, you know what, like if I did get up, awesome. But I really didn't care. I'm kind of over water skiing. I find it kind of boring, so I wanted to try it. And like, that's the thing is like, it doesn't matter if it works. What matters is that you try, right? Like you can never be too old for something. And like, yeah, you might pull every muscle in your body when you try to do it, but try and try and try again, like until you build up those muscles, until you get stronger. Right? But if you're fucking set up to do something, why not do it? I mean, it might shock you on how grounded you become in it. That's the thing is I feel like somebody thinks that they're not allowed to do something or like it's foreign or something. But I mean, honestly, I feel like Spirit is saying like, you'd be surprised how much you like this once you get it. So like, fuck it. Allow the phase to come through. I just heard a bell. Affirmation time. All right. Anything else you want to say with the old tarot? 8 of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is going to be something you are not going to want to walk away from. It says you're not going to go trailing off and trying to find somewhere new to go. Once you get this, that's it. Okay. That's it. That's what somebody wants. There's the nurturer of cups, the Queen of Cups. Nurturing that masculine energy, whatever it is that you want, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or not. Love is love. You don't have to love more because you're a female. I do think, I watched this video of this man and, men and their garages, okay, and their tools. And anyways, this man, I mean, he didn't look that old. He was, I don't know. Like, I mean, he definitely didn't look young, but he didn't look that old. He looked like he'd been having a steady, garage for probably 30 years on his own. Okay. And, he was sitting on the back porch and he had this thing in his hand and his wife, such an ignorant bitch. Okay. She was like, what are you doing sitting back here? And he actually had a tear in his eye and he was holding something and he was holding this spool of wire and it was empty or it was like down to the last pull or I'm pretty sure it was empty. And she was like, Okay, and he's like, I've had this spool of wire for 30 years. Like, since he had his garage, okay? Like, not any type of special garage, just a home garage. And his wife goes, oh, I thought you were crying because the Steelers lost or some football team or something. And he got up and he just shook his head and he walked away from her. And like, I get it. I mean, some men, they don't open up because when they do, they just get mocked. And it's such a slap in the face because it's like, no, that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about the fact that he doesn't get to see that he's had for 30 years anymore. Like, it's not about the Steelers, you fucking narcissistic twat bag. Like, I couldn't believe his fucking wife and the way she reacted. And like, it was put up on a man's point of view, and it said like, this is why men don't open up to women, because majority of the women are like this when they do. You know, they think it's a joke. They think it's, oh, you're crying because your basketball, you know, favorite basketball player, you know, injured himself. Like, right? Because they're not crying over Melrose Place, or, you know, crying because their dad hasn't called them. You know, they're not a man. It's just like, I get it. You know, I get it. I mean, it's hard because it kind of goes both ways in the fact that when women show their toughness, you know, men go, yeah, sweetheart, sit down, as if a woman can't do it. So I get it goes both ways. Okay, it really does. It sucks. But look at sacred masculine. I think I'm onto something. Okay, this sacred masculine, okay, is manifesting passion to come through, okay, with his empress, okay, whether or not that's an empress in real life or their internal empress, you know, because men have feminine and masculine energy inside of them, okay, and if a masculine doesn't know how to tap into his feminine energy because it's only ever been mocked, okay, or made fun of, okay, then he thinks that there's something wrong with him, okay, and then he'll start to hide from his feelings, okay. But I think the one thing is that this sacred masculine wants to do is actually release his feelings. That's what's changing, okay. They go from being like stone cold to suddenly being the warmest hearted person in the world. Okay. And once you reach that level of mastery, it's like, it doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter if anybody even tries to make fun of you. It doesn't matter because you're just on cloud number 9. You're like, yeah, okay, go be with your haters because I've got my empress right here. And you need a bunch of people to hang out with. I get that. I don't. I just need her. Okay. Like some people are like that. They don't need a lot of people around them. Okay, but if they've never really had that, then it's hard to suggest that could be something that could be a part of their life. Okay, and whatever this has to do with, it's an open analogy. Allow it to be what it is. I mean, because I'm getting this show where this couple where this couple adopts a baby. Okay. And the wife really, really wants the baby, that they only have the baby for like 2 weeks home, okay? And the mother just bonds with it so much. And the father is not really bonding very much with the baby because he's going to work every day and it's not his baby, you know? So he's just kind of like, he hasn't connected with the baby, okay? But the mother has, and then the mother dies. And he just keeps looking at the baby, and everyone's like, "Oh, you have to bring the baby home. Like, you can't just leave the baby at the hospital. Like, he's your baby." And the dad's like, "Well, you know, I don't know her, and I haven't bonded with her, and blah blah blah." And then, you know, he's like, because he just wants to give the baby up because he knows it's not his, so he just wants to put her back into somebody else's hands. Like, this isn't my job. I don't have to do this. Until he realizes, you know, and then she goes, "Well, you know, what are some of the things that you know about the baby?" And then so he starts describing some of the things that he's picked up on that the baby has done with his wife, right? And then he's like, "But she does this stuff with my wife, you know, because my wife knows." And then the nurse is like, "Well, you know more than you think you do, you know." And then it picks up his confidence a bit, and then he's like, "Oh, okay, well, I know more." And then he starts to say more things that he knows about the baby. And then, you know, the next scene is him holding the baby and realizing, okay, well, he was just scared, right? He was just scared because he didn't think that he could do something like that, because some men, they think that that's a woman's role. Like, a woman's supposed to love the baby. A woman's supposed to coddle the baby. A woman's supposed to love the baby. Men are supposed to go to work and hunt meat and kill things. No. Okay, well, some areas of the world, yes, but it doesn't mean that they don't have this huge beating aortic pump when they get home. It just means that, you know, food's got to get on the fucking table somehow. Okay, so, wow, Spirit has got a lot to say to this person. I feel like my mouth is tired. Woo! My mouth is tired. Okay, so now we got Nurturer of Coins, okay, which would be the Queen of Coins, okay, and we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so now it seems like this person, I think, has been more possibly concentrated on money than they have been concentrating on a betrayal that this whole thing really was. Because whatever this is, it's a betrayal to somebody's masculinity. Okay, and not only their masculinity, but their feminine energy. Okay, and when I talk about when women cheat on men, or specifically when women cheat on their husbands, okay, the way that I always say that is when a woman does that to a man, okay, I'm not talking about men doing it to women. When a woman does it to a man, she instantly takes that man's masculinity away from him and gives it to somebody else. Okay, because that's what she's doing. That's his property. Okay, that's why people get married. Okay, well, or are together because they want to be together themselves. They don't want anybody else involved unless you're swingers or open relationship. Again, this is not for you. Okay, when people get in relationships like that, okay, that property is now owned by that man. It's not like take it how it is. Okay, whatever. So when a woman does that, it's almost as if she castrates him immediately because she says that now her husband is no longer good enough to sleep with. Somebody else is. And what that does to that man's ego, okay, is the reason why they're so scared to open up is because they probably feel as if they might have done something to make that woman cheat. Maybe they didn't open up enough. Maybe they didn't share their heart enough. But the thing is that when a woman does that, okay, I don't necessarily believe it's that she's looking for something more meaningful. I think she's just looking for something to make herself feel better about what she's not doing in the relationship. Right? Because it takes two people to do that shit. You can't cheat on somebody and blame it on them. Right? That's something you choose to do. You can't blame it on the other person. Whether or not they're out of town all the time, or they don't bang you enough, or they're not around, or they're not coddling you, or they don't care. You choose to desecrate that relationship on your own. Because there's always that path where you could decide to give a shit and say something and do something about it. Okay? Instead, okay, of fixing a relationship, they just break it and go somewhere else. Okay, so that could possibly make somebody shut down. Okay, so just had the old cosmic seed fall on the ground, which is actually kind of ironic because the way that seed, you know, it's one of those things that when you blow, all the little ditties go everywhere and they say, make a wish. I actually think it's a dandelion that you end up doing that to. But anyways, it's funny that it landed on the ground because that's what happens to seeds, right? Is they just blow in the wind and you just, wherever they land and end up, they land and end up, okay? There was this one year, I don't know how it happened, but we just had a bunch of sunflowers just appear in our yard. Not the big sunflowers, but you know the little ones in It? I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but the second one, in It's house, okay? Because that's in Oshawa, all right? That's filmed in the Northern American part where I live, okay? In the same, right, ecosystem. These sunflowers, I swear, one year they just appeared everywhere. Miniature sunflowers. I don't know where they came from, but they took over Ontario. Okay, and they took over my backyard, and we only had them 1 year, And then the next year, I think we had 1 or 2. The year before that, like, I mean, my God, there was 30 in the backyard easily. But then the next year, I think like 2 or 3, and then they were gone and they never came back. And those were just seeds that were in the air that landed in the backyard and planted themselves. Because that's how nature works. It's crazy. I didn't know seeds ran the wind and just ended up places and planted. Call me crazy, but I didn't ever see it that way. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles on the bottom with strength again. I do not know if there is a Leo in the house. Oh, I can't ignore this. Oh my good God. And then we're ending up with the Chariot. Okay, so there's Cancer again. So much Cancer involved with this reading. But we have the Ace of Pentacles, okay, strength, the Chariot, the 7 of Coins, the Teacher, and the Messenger of Cups. Hearing the call. Okay, so that's what somebody does, is when somebody hears the call, they hear the call, and their sacred masculine releases his seed, okay, which is not what you think it is. It's literally like, I don't know, take it how it resonates, okay, because then the seed appears just like that, okay, as he manifests it, so it shall appear. Okay, and that's strength. Like, whoever this sacred masculine is, I'm surprised the Magician didn't come out, because they are extremely powerful. It's probably maybe why Abracadabra came out. This person has the ability to do things, okay? And this Pentacle, I think this is the... honestly, I did a short today about 2 people that were kind of like defending themselves against each other come together and plant a seed. I think this is it, because this would be the cosmic seed, and that's the Ace of Pentacles. And then the strength, okay, overcoming, okay, this obstacle, and then the, with the 2 birds, see the 2 birds, which would be 2 people, okay, and then look at the seed grows into 7. 7. What up, everybody? Okay, it goes from 1 to 7. And then the Teacher, which would be the Hierophant, and the Chariot, which is, you know, Cancer, just sitting right there. So it's, I mean, what this Pentacle does immediately, okay, is, like, I feel like it teaches these people almost like, why didn't we do this years ago? But the thing is that you both have to hear the call. That's the thing. Because when the sacred masculine decides to speak, okay, this Empress has to listen. Okay. 4 coins underneath. Again with the money. 2 of Cups. Action of Coins, 10 of Swords. Coming face to face with somebody. I mean, it is a possibility that this person chose money over you at one point. Okay, and now they've come face to face with the fact that they maybe should not have done that. And now they're actually listening to their heart and not their wallet. Again, take it how it resonates, okay? On the bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords with the 4 of Wands. So, and then the 4 of Swords. So somebody knows they have to release themselves, okay, from some type of mental prison. And that's what releases them. Somebody's done a lot of healing. A lot of resting. And that's what the main goal was to then, so then the sacred masculine got enough healing, okay, that they wouldn't walk away from this opportunity like they did possibly before. So they got their head on straight now. Someone got their head in the game. Take what resonates and leave everything else. Peace, peace, peace. I hope it resonates with somebody out there. 11857. I've been kind of having this like ongoing like cold kind of going on with my sinuses and everything. I think it's a mixture of my allergies and a cold that I just had. So I'm going to just shut this down. I feel a lot of pressure in my head, so I'm going to shut it down. I've done so much shit today. I'm still packing up the Vimeo shit. Oh my God, I like painted my living room. I did so much shit today. I will be back tomorrow, okay, to do more lives, most likely. I don't know why I wouldn't. I mean, always plan on seeing me, okay, unless, I mean, even when I work, I still go live. So, I mean, it's not, it's fine. So, watch for me, okay. I am going to get some rest because I need to eat, really, is what I need to do right now. So I'm going to go eat. All right. Have a wonderful evening. I hope it resonated. Okay. Thanks for anybody who subscribed or liked the video. All right. I appreciate you so much. Okay. Yeah, I will keep you all listed and on stuff and posted on stuff. And yeah, that's it. I am like, I can't channel anymore. That's for sure. I'm not tired, but I can't channel anymore. So peace out. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Word to your mothers. I'll see you another day.